Welcome to I Love English TV.
Slow English. How to remember everything. Hello and welcome. I'm Danya. I'm so happy you are here today. You are about to start an exciting journey. A journey to unlock the true power of your memory. Have you ever walked into a room and forgotten why you came in? Or met someone new and forgotten their name after just a few seconds? Or studied for hours only to realize you can't remember anything when you need it most? Don't worry, this happens to everyone. But here's the truth. Memory is not just luck or talent. Memory is a skill. And like any skill, it can be trained, strengthened, and transformed. Imagine your brain is like a garden. Every thought, every idea, every new fact is a seed. If you water it, give it light, and take care of it, it grows into something beautiful. If you ignore it, it fades away. In this podcast, we will learn how to plant those seeds correctly, how to nurture them, and how to make your memory bloom like never before. We will explore simple techniques used by memory champions, the role of focus and attention, the power of visualization, and even secrets from neuroscience that show how your brain really remembers. You will also discover practical exercises you can do every day. Exercises that don't take long but have a huge impact. This is not just about remembering facts or lists. This is about changing the way you think, sharpening your mind, and gaining confidence in your ability to learn and remember anything you want. By the end of this journey, you will not only remember more, you will think faster, focus better, and feel in control of your mind. So, take a deep breath, relax, and get ready. Together, we will unlock your memory potential. This is your moment, your chance to become a stronger, smarter, more powerful version of yourself. All right. Now that we are ready, let's dive deeper. The first thing you need to know is how memory really works. because to improve it, you must understand it. Think of your brain as a huge city full of roads and intersections. Every idea, every fact, every name you learn travels along these roads. Some roads are smooth and easy to travel, while others are full of obstacles. When you repeat something or connect it to something you already know, you create a smooth road, making it easier to travel next time. But if you never use that road, it becomes overgrown and difficult to pass. And that's why we forget. Now, here's something fun. I want you to try a little exercise with me. Close your eyes for a moment. Think of the last thing you tried to remember. A friend's name, a number, or a new word. Hold it in your mind for a few seconds. Can you see it clearly? Good. Now, imagine placing that memory on a small shelf in your brain. A safe place you can return to whenever you need it. This is the first secret of memory: visualization. Your brain loves pictures. When you create a vivid image of something you want to remember, your brain finds it easier to recall. So don't just memorize words. See them, feel them, and make them alive in your mind. Another secret is association. Everything your brain remembers is linked to something else. For example, if you meet someone named Lily, imagine a beautiful lily flower next to her. Every time you picture her face, the flower will remind you of her name. It's like your brain has a built-in reminder system. You just need to learn how to activate it. And here's the exciting part. Memory is trainable. Just as your muscles get stronger when you exercise, your brain gets stronger every time you practice remembering. But here's the trick. You need fun, focus, and consistency. Fun makes memory stick. Focus ensures the information is encoded. Repetition strengthens the path. Let's try another small exercise. Think of 3 things you saw today: a red cup, a blue notebook, and a green plant. Now link them in a story. The red cup spilled water on the blue notebook, and the green plant saved it. See how easy it is to remember the 3 items now? Your brain loves stories. It's built for narrative. The more creative and funny, the better. And remember, your daily habits matter. Sleep affects how well you remember. Your brain needs rest to organize memories. Your brain also needs fuel, healthy food, and water to function at its best. And your brain needs movement. Even a short walk improves memory. So, at this stage, let's make a promise together. I will focus when I learn. I will create vivid images in my mind. I will make connections and stories. I will take care of my brain every day. Because memory is not just about remembering lists or facts. It's about taking control of your mind. It's about being confident, creative, and sharp in your daily life. In the next part, we will explore the memory palace, a technique that helps memory champions remember hundreds of items in order. I'll show you step by step how to build your own mental palace. It's easier than you think and fun to practice. Now that we understand a little about how memory works and how to visualize and connect ideas, it's time for one of the most powerful memory techniques ever. The memory palace, also called the method of Loci. Imagine a place you know very well. Your home, your school, or your favorite park. Close your eyes and walk through it in your mind. See the rooms, the furniture, the doors, the windows. Got it? Great! This is the foundation of your memory palace. Now, let's do a simple exercise together. I want you to pick 5 items to remember. They can be groceries, tasks, or anything. For example, milk, bread, apples, eggs, cheese. Picture yourself walking through your house in your mind. Put each item in a specific location. Milk in the kitchen sink. Bread on the living room sofa. Apples on your bed. Eggs on the table. Cheese on the chair. Make it fun and exaggerated. Maybe the milk is dancing or the apples are jumping. Your brain loves funny and unusual images. The more imagination you use, the easier it is to remember. Now, imagine walking through your memory palace. Can you see the milk dancing in the kitchen? The bread on the sofa? The apples on the bed? Congratulations! You just remembered 5 items using your first memory palace. The best thing about this technique is that it works for all types of information. Names, numbers, dates, lists, speeches, even long articles. You can create multiple palaces for different topics. One for groceries, one for work tasks, one for study materials. Here's a tip. Always walk through your palace regularly. The first time, it may feel strange, but repetition makes the paths in your brain stronger. Every time you walk your palace, the memories become clearer and easier to recall. And here's a little secret. Memory champions use this technique to remember hundreds of items in order. And now you can do it too. All it takes is practice, creativity, and fun. So, before we move to the next part, let's make a mini challenge. Tonight, pick one room in your house. Imagine it in detail. Place 3 new items in it using funny, crazy images. Tomorrow, see if you can recall them without looking. You'll be amazed at how your brain loves this game. Remember, learning should be playful, and the more fun you have, the better your memory grows. We've learned how memory works and how to use your memory palace. Now it's time to tackle everyday memory challenges. Remembering names, numbers, and dates. Let's start with names. Have you ever met someone and forgotten their name right after? Don't worry, it happens to everyone. Here's the trick. Repeat and visualize. When someone tells you their name, repeat it immediately. Nice to meet you, Sarah. Then create a vivid image in your mind. Imagine Sarah holding a sunflower. Every time you think of her, the sunflower pops into your mind, and you remember her name instantly. Here's a quick exercise. Think of 3 people you met recently. Now, assign each a funny or unusual image in your mind. Picture them doing something silly. Can you see it? Great! That's your brain creating strong connections. Next, numbers. Many people struggle with remembering phone numbers, codes, or dates. The key is chunking and association. Instead of seeing 2956 as 4 separate numbers, break it into chunks. 2956. Or imagine it as a mini story. 29 birds flying over 56 flowers. Make it visual and memorable. Pick a random number you know. Maybe your house number? Turn it into a story or image. Did you see how much easier it becomes to remember? Finally, dates. Dates are tricky, but you can make them meaningful. Link them to birthdays, holidays, or images. For example, 14th February. Imagine a giant heart flying across your room. The more emotional or funny the image, the easier it is to remember. Here's the challenge for you. Think of one name, one number, and one date you want to remember today. Now create images or stories for each. Breathe and see them in your mind clearly. Did you feel that? You just trained your memory in a fun, practical way. And the best part? These techniques work every day. For school, work, and life. Remember, names need repetition and imagination. Numbers need stories and patterns. Dates need meaning and emotion. Your brain loves this kind of play. The more fun you make it, the stronger your memory grows.